Streets of Rage was Sega's answer to Capcom's Final Fight game. Originally released on the Sega Mega Drive back in 1991, this will be later ported to the Game Gear in 1992 and then the Sega Master System in 1993, but only in the PAL territories. What's really interesting about this game on the Sega's 16-bit hardware, it kind of came out of nowhere and really surprised us with its release, and I personally like this more than the Final Fight games, and it also has some advantages over Final Fight, like the option to play as one of 3 players, whereas in Final Fight you only had 2 choices. This version's story follows its big brother on the Mega Drive. 3 young police officers, Adam Hunt, Alex Stone, and Blaze Fielding, live in a city controlled by a crime syndicate led by Mr. X, where crime is out of control, which leads the 3 heroes to make a pact to topple the syndicate by themselves. Gameplay is straightforward and simple. 2 buttons are used, one to jump, the other to attack. Pressing the start button will give you the special attack support police car. Each character has a limited set of moves that includes punching and kicking, or performing a back attack if you're in the open, 2 grapple move depending on if you're holding the opponent in front or by the back, and a flying attack. Adam is slow but a good jumper and a hard hitter. Alex is fast and also a hard hitter but isn't that great at jumping, and Blaze is fast, a good jumper, but she's a weak hitter. Levels are typical arcade side-scrolling fashion, moving from left to right with 2 exceptions. Clearing screens from enemies one after another as fast as possible to avoid taking damage with an end boss. Some levels feature death drops where the player must avoid falling while throwing enemies there at the same time, including an elevator level. Several items are scattered on the ground, from melee weapons to bonus points to lives, apples, and roast meat. Okay, so we need to talk about a few problems with this version. One thing I've found with Master System beat-em-ups is the amount of flickering on screen. Games like Double Dragon definitely come to mind. The amount of flickering is so damn annoying, but it's 8-bit hardware, so you need to get used to it. The hit collision rate is, for a better word, hit and miss on this game. Sometimes I actually make contact with enemies, but there's other times when I clearly do not make contact with them. This is a single player game, unlike the Mega Drive version where it was co-op. They did have to cut down on the music in the introduction, and there's only 2 enemies that appear on the screen at the same time to minimize slowdown and flickering, but apart from that, that's the only issues with this game. You know, it's amazing what Sega has done here, pushing the limits of this hardware. All the characters are available, the majority of attack moves are here. Yuzo Kishiro's amazing soundtrack has been recreated for the 8-bit console and is instantly recognizable. As you can see, the graphics are bright, colorful, and well animated for the Sega Master System, and the programming team did an amazing job on this 8-bit hardware. This is definitely one of the best beat-em-up games on the Sega Master System, hands down.